Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Before we dive into the latest update of our multiple time frame trend watcher and advanced FU candles indicator, we want to share some exciting news that we're still offering free access to our beta indicators. Make sure you go to our server by entering the Discord link down here, accept the invite, and once you get into our server, make sure you scroll all the way down and request beta access. As you guys already know, the multiple time frame indicator, with this you can plot up to 3 different time frames for the supply and demand indicator. So you can get 3 different supply and demand zones. So currently I have enabled the 5-minute demand and supply zone, the 15-minute, and I've enabled the 4-hour trend zones only in the trend watcher section over here. What we've also added to this indicator are the FU candles. At first we only had them in our original smart money concepts indicator, but we've also added them to the multiple time frame supply and demand zone indicator with exactly the same settings. Display all the FU candles, show nothing, or only show when they touch a zone, which is the most interesting one, and we've enabled this one by default. By analyzing multiple time frames at the same time, the tool helps to pinpoint key support and resistance levels based on supply and demand zones. This way, traders can make more informed trading decisions and capitalize on the market movements more effectively. So alright, now with the addition of the FU candles inside of the indicator has become even more powerful. These candles are outside bars that shows a reversal in the trend. So basically what an outside bar is, or when it appears, so when you get a blue mark over here, that means that the candle is bigger than the previous candle before. That basically means that this bar is outside of the previous bar, which is a liquidity candle. So that basically means that liquidity got taken out of the top zone over here and of the bottom zone over here. Hopefully you guys can see it a little if I zoom in a bit more. So when an FU candle appears, it suggests a potential change in the market's direction. This is pretty valuable, especially when using supply and demand zones, because it can give you an extra confluence if the zones are moving, or if price is moving to the buy direction we are looking at. So how exactly does the FU candle work? It's a candlestick pattern that forms when the high of the current candlestick is higher than the high of the previous candlestick, and the low of the current candlestick is lower than the low of the previous candlestick. This creates an outside bar pattern that shows a reversal in the demand and supply zones, which is all being automated with our indicator. So alright, how can you take this inside of your trading strategy? So let's say we have a demand zone over here. The indicator gives here a buy signal or like a reversal signal. You can place your entry on the close of the FU candle. You place your stops on the equilibrium of the demand zones, and you can target the previous high over here or a little bit higher. In the upcoming week, I will also post a backtest video where I will explain my strategy, how I'm using the FU candles. And yeah, it's definitely a game changer for me. It makes trading way easier. And I mean, the indicators are already pretty powerful and saves you a lot of time. We also have some updates in the make for the indicator that we currently have. So it will also give you an alert on your phone. Basically when you're trading. So you only have to go to your charge when you get a signal. So let's use the replay mode quickly. Alright. So we have the demand zone over here. Let's see what price is doing. Alright, so it placed a buy signal. So we place the entry here on the close, stops on the equilibrium, and then we target this area over here. And let's see how it plays out. Of course, this is a textbook entry, but just to show you guys how powerful it is. And this happens so many times. I've already shared a lot of trades inside of the channel. Almost hit TP, just missed by a couple pips or points, or however you want to call it. So when we let it play out, it's just really powerful. So make sure you guys join our Discord server and get access to our beta indicator and see and test it out for yourself. You can even use different time frames that I'm doing, but I'm more of a scalper / day trader. So I like to work with low time frames, but of course you have to see whatever works best for you. And this works in both directions, either in the supply zones or in demand zones. Alright guys, later this week I will upload a strategy video with a set of rules that you guys can backtest as well. I've been backtesting it for a while now, and for me it's really profitable. And yeah, just check it out. See you guys next week. Ciao.